Hello everyone, I'm Laura from Sinopos.
Hello, I'm Hannah from Sinopos.
Sinopos is a company can offer one-stop hydraulic service. We have our own factories. Our hose have been sold about 80 countries, such as Europe, the Middle East, Australia, Thailand, Malaysia, Russia, Brazil, and so on, different countries. So you can believe our products. And we also have a high level service for you. You can get 100% care after buying our products. We export hydraulic hose, industrial hose, PVC hose, fittings, adapters, and we also have the crimping machine, cutting machine, all kinds of hydraulic products. They are gonna introduce hydraulic hose and show you samples and technique specifications on hydraulic hose with different standards, including 1SN, 2SN, R1, R2, 4SP, 4SH, R12, R30, R50. And I will choose some samples to show the house specifications and other details. If you have any questions, you can write down comments below, and we will answer you about questions about size, pressure, MOQ, and so on. You can ask us.
And now we'll choose some samples to show the hose specifications and the other details. Okay, now I choose one sample, hydraulic hose 1SN. You can see the hose lay line, Sinopos 1SN, and for this one, the size is 1/4 inch. And you can see the working pressure 22.5 MPa and the Masha certificate. This hose is reinforced with one-wire braided 1SN and R1, 1SC, R16, R17, R5. The hose structures are same. It's with one-wire reinforced, and this is the 1SN 1/4 inch. We show the hose brand and the specification on the hose line, and we sell our customers with our brand Sinopos, and we also produce the hoses with our customers' brand, and we also provide the hose line design service. And this is the Sinopos 1SN 1/4 inch. This is the working pressure measure certificate. Okay, this is the 1SN R1.
Okay, this is 2SN is two steel wire braided, and you can also check the appearance our red logo right on the samples, and also their standard EN 8532SN DN 12.5 mm SAE 100 R280, and the size is 1 second, and the working pressure is 27.6 MPa. Also have the Marshall certificate. Our Sandpost factory has the Marshall certificate and our own Marshall number. Uh, you can write down in the ley line, and you can check out the Marshall number on the official website. The house ley line could be different designs with different brand ground colors. This is 2SN, two steel wire braided, and about R R12 R12 R2 2SN 2SC R70. These different standard hoses are reinforced with two-wear graded layers. These two-wear hose Hello, hello. To come join us the Centerpulse Hydraulic Hose live show. If you want check the products and have some questions, you can write down the comments below. And you can leave your email address or WhatsApp number, and we have the person to contact you. And if you are interested in hydraulic hose or industrial hose fitting, you can tell us and we will introduce to it.
Okay, next we choose one simple hydraulic hose for SP. You can see the our brand Centerpulse, and for this one the size is 1/4 inch, and you can see the working pressure, the Marshall certificate. High working pressure hydraulic spiral hose 4SP, and this hose is reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. This simple is 1/4 inch, and we also have 4SP 3/8 inch. We also provide 4SH and 4SP and 4SH. These two standard hoses are both reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced hydraulic hose 4SP and 4SH. You can see the working pressure 44.5 MPa and the Marshall certificate. And this is the hydraulic hose for SP.
About the 4SH is also for steel wire spiral, like you can see the reinforcement 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 steel wire spiral, and the working pressure, it also has a standard for SH and the size, working pressure, resting pressure, Marshall certificate logo on the ley line is for SH, and about for SH, for SP, it also both for steel wire spiral. It's the same. So it's a single hose for SP for SH steel wire spiral hose.
And for hydraulic hoses for 1SM and 2SM, we produce the sizes from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. For small sizes, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes, we produce soft hose manual, and soft hose manual is PP hose manual. The length for one piece is 150 meters. So this package for the small sizes. The standard length package is 100 meters or 50 meters one package. Our customers could accept this length.
If the one package length is between 95 or 105 meters, if all customers could accept it, to side of the length, the price will be little lower than the standard length. For the bigger sizes, like 1.21 second inch, 1.21 fourth inch, 2 inch, there's 3 bigger sizes. We produce the house with a hard steel hose manual package is 40 meters or 20 meters, and we suggest customer to choose 20 meters one package because 30 meters for big size hose is too heavy. It's not convenient to carry and to deliver, and it's also for the customer to move the hoses.
And next one will introduce our factory laboratory test. Before the production, we make test, rubber test and steel wire test at our lab. We test the rubber adhesive, hardness, and the steel wire. We make our material test before productions. And after the hose finished, we test each outer of the hoses and make sure each piece of the hose have no defective points. If one piece of the hoses have some defective points, we'll cut the hoses and find then no any defective point of the hoses and send to our customers. Okay, that's the hydraulic hoses.
We accept the 180, 1 R180, R280, 1SN, 2SN, ZP/CSH. We also have the R3 and R6 and special. But it also like this. The sample is rubbed surface, and you can see the SAE 100 R6 size is 3/8 inch. The DN is 10 mm. The working pressure is 28 bar, and it also write down the resting pressure is 112 bar, and also the hydraulic hose about R3 and R6. The standard is EN 854. Some customers use R3, R6 for the multipurpose rubber hoses. That means the hoses is not only we use for the oil, but also we use for the air and water. This is R6 and R3. This hoses, the working pressure is a little higher than the normal industrial rubber hose, like the working pressure 250 psi rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose. This is R6 sample.
Okay, now we will introduce the R5, and this one, the outer cover is the fiber braided, and this is the R5. The inner tube and the layer and the outer cover is the fiber reinforced, fiber braided, and this is the R5. And some customers, they request R5 with a high working temperature. The temperature can reach up to 115 degrees. And we produce this black one, and we also have the blue one. The blue one R5, the working pressure is higher than the standard R5. For the standard R5, the working temperature is between 100 degrees, and the blue one, the working temperature can reach up to 115 degrees. And for higher working pressure application, you can use the blue one.
Except the common hoses, there are special one with Teflon hose R14. The inner tube is nylon tube with a stainless steel nut, and another Teflon hose is smooth core tube with stainless braiding. This is uncoated tube. The one is smooth. Another one maybe the smooth core tube, different inside tube, and both with a stainless steel wire braided net. The surface is steel wire braided net. And for the Teflon hose, we produce the hoses with different thickness. If some customers market they use a thinner wall, and we produce the wall thickness according to the customer's request. For the thin wall thickness, the price will be little lower than the thin wall thickness. For example, for the 1.1 for Teflon hose, we produce 1 mm wall thickness, and we also produce 0.75 mm for the sizes. If customers need different thickness, we could produce the as customers request. This is a Teflon hose.
And for hydraulic hoses, we supply the fittings and the ferrules. The fittings with different thread like the metric, BSP thread, MPP, JIC, and the female fitting and male fitting, straight 45 degree, 90 degree, and the flange and ferrules. We could supply the fittings for the braided hoses, and we also could supply the fittings for the spiral hoses, and the same for the ferrules. Hydraulic fittings. We could supply the separator fittings and the ferrules. We also could supply the one-piece fittings. And now we'll choose one fitting. And this one is the JIC female fitting. And these fittings produced with the carbon steel with the white ink, completed with different sizes, from the sizes 1/4 inch to 2 inch. And this one is a small one. And this is a 11/16 inch. And this one is a ferrule. This ferrule is used for the 1SN and 2SN hoses. It's for 1-inch hoses. We supply this hose for customers. These ferrules could use both for 1SN and 2SN hoses. And this one is the flange. It's the 90-degree flange. We produce the flange with the 3 different working pressure. It's 3,000 psi, 6,000 psi, and 9,000 psi. And this is we have different types of flange. According to the working pressure, we could accept the flange OEM, and some customers they request a flange with a longer tube. And we also produce a longer tube and sink this part. This part could be thinner than the standard one. Some customers they ask for the thickness, and this part thickness can reach to 45 millimeter, and also this part with a longer tube. And this could be inserted into the hoses.
After introduce the fitting and ferrule, we also have the hose assembly. This cut some meters of the hose, and this is the fitting and ferrule equipped together and is into hose assembly. For the hose assembly, the workshop they have the clipping machines. Our customers could order the assembly with few meters with the ferrules and fittings clipped together. We made house in our factory workshop. The fittings inserted into the hoses and ferrules we clipped together. This is a finished house assemblies. The 1SN, 2SN, 4SP, 4SH, R3, R6, R14, and the fittings ferrules assemblies. This is a hydraulic hose.
And next, we choose a few industrial rubber hoses. And before that, we'll have a short introduction of industrial rubber hoses. And we produced the industrial rubber hoses with the sizes from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. These small sizes 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 5/8 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes we produce the hoses with different tube types. One is with a smooth cover, and the other one is with a rubber cover. Both the hoses are with the 20 bar working pressure. For the small sizes are rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, gasoline hose, and the oxygen hoses. These are the small sizes. We produce the hoses with 100-meter one package. The hose cover two different types. One is a smooth cover and the other is a close-wrapped. Both are 20 bar working pressure. Rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, oxygen hose, gasoline hose, and that's the small size rubber hoses.
I want to introduce the twin welding hose. Twin welding hose, the popular size of the twin welding hose is 1/4 inch, and we sell the twin welding hose with brass fittings to USA markets. It's a very popular hose in the USA markets, and you can try to this welding hose to sell. I suggest to you, and we sell the fit 40 50 feet, 75 feet, and 100 feet one package with brass fittings to USA market. This one, the welding hose, the colors could be produced according to your markets and your request. The normally color is maybe the green, red one, and blue, red one.
And now I will introduce the blank rubber iron hose, 20 bar working pressure, and the cover in the smooth rubber one. Smooth rubber iron hose with a pressure 20 bar. The bursting pressure is a 60 bar. For the industrial rubber hose, the bursting pressure is 3 times working pressure, 20 bar working pressure. If the hose is used under the working pressure, the higher application pressure, the hoses will be working with the higher pressure. And this one is a smooth one, smooth iron rubber hose, 20 bar working pressure. For the smooth iron rubber hose, water hose, oil hoses, we produce the hoses with different colors, different out cover. The out cover could be different colors like red color, blue color, yellow one, black one. And we also have the yellow rubber iron hose, 20 bar working pressure. And that's the small size industrial rubber hoses. We'll just give a short conclusion about the small sizes: rubber iron hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose. It can be smooth cover, and the other one could be close wrapped surface. 20 bar working pressure. Bursting pressure is 60 bar. One package could be 100 meters or 50 meters. One package. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, and gasoline hose.
Hello, I'm Mark Hydraulics and Hipsters. Welcome to our radio show. We are introduce our Sinopulse hydraulic hose, and now we are introduce the industrial hose. And if you are interested in the hydraulic hose and fittings, barrels, stabilities, you can tell us, and we will show you the samples. And if you want to order some hoses for the sample to check, and we will send you. So if you are interested in our Sinopulse hydraulic hoses and so on, you can leave comments below. Leave your email address or WhatsApp number. We will contact you soon. And now we are going to introduce the big size industrial hose. And for the bigger sizes industrial rubber hose from the sizes 1.14 to 8 inch. We produce the industrial rubber hose bigger sizes. Industrial rubber hose with a hard steel hose mandrel. One hard steel mandrel length is 60 meters. So for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hoses, one package could be 60 meters or 20 meters or 30 meters according to the hose manual. Also, according to the hose sizes, we pack the hoses with different lengths for the big size like 8 inch. 8 inch industrial hose. We cut the hoses with 10 meters one piece. 10 meters one piece. With for the small sizes like 1/4 inch to 2nd inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, we pack the hoses with 30 meters, 60 meters. For the big sizes like the 4, 5, 6, 8, we pack the hose with 20 meters one package. For the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hose, we produce the hoses with 10 bar working pressure or 20 bar working pressure. The bursting pressure is uh, 10 bar is 13 bar and for 20 bar the bursting pressure is 16 bar. Same with the small sizes, the bursting pressure is 3 times working pressure for the big size. We could supply the OU, suction, discharge hose, air suction, and discharge hose, water suction, and the discharge hose, and except the OU hose, air hose, water hose. We also have the chemical hose, LGP gas hose, concrete hose, food hose, and sandblood hoses. According to your applications and tell me your requirements, leave the comments below and we will recommend the suitable hoses for you.
Okay, next we'll introduce the PVC hoses. PVC hoses including PVC garden hose, PVC braided hose, PVC transparent braided hose, transparent clear hose, PVC leaf light hoses, PVC steel wire hose, and PVC high pressure spray hose. And now we'll choose some samples to introduce. And this one is the PVC garden hose. PVC garden hose. And this one is a black inner tube with the green cover color and the yellow covers. And this is the PVC garden hose. For the garden hoses, the popular size for the garden hose is 1 1/2 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. For garden hose, we sell the 1/2 inch and 5/8 inch with very large quantities. And some customers also order the size 3/4 inch and 1 inch. For PVC hoses, because the hose not very high working pressure, so for the PVC hoses is normal use for the home or constructions. They charge the air or the water, and this is a PVC garden hose.
Okay, I will show you the PVC clear hose. This one is PVC clear transparent hose. This hose is a single one. It without braided or steel wire. The reinforcement is just PVC. Some customers use hoses for construction. Is level hose to make sure the construction is on the same level, the same height and the construction level hose. For the clear hose, it also can discharge the water, air. Popular size for these hoses are 3/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/6 inch, 1/2 inch. For hoses, few customers ask for the bigger sizes. More customers they ask for the same sizes. PVC clear transparent hose. This hose, note for the food, we don't produce the food hoses like this. Only for the garden usage, for the construction, for the industrial applications, not for food. Now these hoses could be used to discharge the food grade like food liquid.
And we also supply the PVC steel wire hose. This hose can use ferro PVC steel wire hose. This hose is used for suction discharge water and oil, and this hose could be connected with the cam lock, connect to suction water from with the lower working pressure. If the working pressure is higher, it's better to choose the rubber suction discharge hose. For PVC hose, the hose's working pressure is around 6, 7, 8 bar. It couldn't be used on a higher working pressure. For the low pressure suction and the discharge hose, PVC steel wire hose or the PVC spiral hose are okay, but high working pressure is better to choose the rubber hose. We supply the PVC steel wire rubber hose, and another one PVC hose is the PVC lay flat hose. We supply the lay flat hose with a 3 temperature working pressure that is 5 bar, 6 bar, and 8 bar. The sizes are from 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 and 1/2 inch, 1 and 1/4 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, and 8 inch. With this different working pressure, for some customers, it could be used with PE flat hose, but the PVC lay flat hose is with higher working pressure, and that is UV, and it could be used for longer working time. If you use a PE lay flat hose, and that's okay for 1 and 2 times, but the working pressure PE lay flat hose is easily after you use sometimes. Of course, the PVC lay flat hose is much cheaper than PE lay flat hose. We sell the PVC lay flat hose 6-inch, 3-inch with a cam lock Type-C and Type-E. We make the hose assembly to our Australia customers. They use these hoses for the plant. Because the Australian and the New Zealand, they have a big farmland. They use hoses to the irrigation. And another type of PVC hose is a high-pressure PVC spray hose. This hose could be with a 60 bar working pressure or 80 bar working pressure. Of course, we also produce the PVC spray hose with 20 bar working pressure. So for PVC air hose or PVC spray hose, if you need these hoses, you could don't worry about the working pressure because your applications under the working pressure.
Establish the hydraulic hose fittings, ferrules, hose assemblies, and industrial hose. We also have the pneumatic hoses and pneumatic fittings. Include nylon tubes, PE tubes. We don't produce the hoses, but we have partner factory for working a long time. Aesthetic is a good quality. The hoses with pneumatic hoses tubes, we produce hoses with the standard SAEG 844, and the standard is DIN 324. We produce the pneumatic tubes with these two standards pneumatic tubes. We also supply the pneumatic fittings like PUC, PUTPC, and different types of pneumatic fittings. This pneumatic fittings assembly with pneumatic tubes. These hoses just introduced, we could supply the rubber air-breathing hose with standards SAEJ H44 rubber-breathing hose and air-conditioned hose, and the radiator hose for the truck and or car, and sample hoses. You can see our samples, and we also have the camlock. For the camlock, we have different material, aluminum and stainless steel, and also have the PP. For the camlock type, we have type A, B, C, D, E, and we have the type DC and type DP. Um, these are the different types of camlock. We also have the hydraulic couplings, and we have the ordinary ferrule. It could be used for the industrial hose. This introduction of the products of our company. We could supply hydraulic hose, industrial hose, mixing hose, pneumatic tubes with their fitting, and sleeves. If you have inquiry, come to our company and contact us, Sinopost sales. You can send your message on our Sinopost website.
And next, we'll show some samples of our hydraulic hoses. And now we choose one sample. This one is the 1SN hydraulic hose 1SN, and for this one, the size is 1/4 inch. You can see our brand Sinopost, and the size 1/4 inch, and the working pressure 22.5 MPa, and the Masha certificate. This hose is reinforced with one-wire braided 1SN and R1, 1SC, R16, R17, R5. These hose structures are same is with one-wire braided. And for this one is 1SN 1/4 inch. We show the hose brand and the specification on the hose line. We sell our customers with our brand Sinopost, and we also could produce our customers' brand. And we also provide the hose line design service. And this is Sinopost 1SN R1 1/4 inch, the working pressure and Masha certificate.
We have to introduce the 1SN, the one steel wire braided, and we'll introduce the two steel wire braided 2SN. Just have a look at the hose, and it's our logo. The one color is red. We have different colors: red, black, white, blue, green, orange, yellow, and we have different colors according to your request. And also, you can see the 2SN standard EN853 2SN. The DN is 12.5 mm, and the SAE are 100 R280. The size is 1/2 inch. The working pressure is 20.27.3 20.27.6 MPa. It also has a Masha certificate, and Look at this number 3, 4, 1, 0, 1. This is our Marshall number, and our Center Post have the Marshall certificate. You can check the Marshall certificate in the house data, and we will print it on this. According to your requirements and what you want, we can print different number, diameter, standard, logo, and so on the holiday line. And you can also check according to the machine number to check on the official website. So this is 2SN, and the holiday line could be with different designs, with different brand and different colors. This is 2SN. Just another rule is to still well graded, and for the lesson to SA R2 R17 3 different standard houses are reinforced with two wear graded layers. So this is two still wear graded house.
Okay, next we choose one pimple hydraulic spiral hose, and this one is hydraulic hose 4SP. You can see that this one size is 1/4 inch, and this is a working pressure and a measure certificate. You can see the hose structure from the hose surface, and this one is reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. And we also supply the 4SH and 4SP and 4SH, these two standard hoses, both reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. Hydraulic hose 4SP and 4SH.
About this 4SH is the same with the 4SP. Is also the 4 steel wire spiral. You can check the reinforcements 1, 2, 3, 4 steel wire spiral, circle, and also the smooth round surface. 4SH is like the 4SP. It also has a common standard EN 856 and has a size, working pressure, Marshall certificate is for steel wire spiral for SP, for SH, and we also have this short sample is short but is quite heavy. Is 6 steel wire spiral 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steel wire spiral hose. It may use for high working pressure and more durable applications. It's heavy, so it's a steel wire spiral hose.
And for hydraulic hoses for 1SN and 2SN, we produce the sizes from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. For small sizes, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes hoses we produce the soft hose mandrel, and soft hose mandrel is PP hose mandrel. We produce the hoses with one soft hose mandrel. The length for one piece is 150 meters. So this package is for the small sizes. The standard length package is 100 meters or 50 meters one package. Our customers could accept the length. If the one package the length is between 95 meters to 105 meters, then our customers could accept the two sides of the lens, the price will be a little lower than the standard lens.
For the bigger sizes like 1 inch, 1.14 inch, 2 inch, these three bigger sizes, we produce the house with hard steel house manual. The package is 40 meters or 20 meters. Mm, but for the small sizes, it may be the uh, short for the long meters to package, and for the bigger sizes, the houses is more heavy, so we suggest is 60 is 20 meters or 40 meters, and according to our house manual. But we suggest you to have the 20 meters to package because 40 meters when package is too heavy. It's not very convenient to carry deliver, and it also for you if you get the products and it's not convenient for you to deliver or move the houses. So it's just a suggestion.
And next one will introduce our factory rubber test. Before the production, we make test, rubber test, and steel wire test at our laboratory. We test the rubber adhesive harness and the steel wire. We make our material test before productions. And after the hose finished, we tested each outer of the hoses and make sure each piece of the hoses have no defective points. If one piece of the hoses has some defective points, we'll cut the hoses and find all they know any defective points and send the hoses to our customers. Okay, that's the hydraulic hoses.
Example one lesson to lesson flash P, flash H. We also have the R3, R6. Look at the example, it's R6. It also has the SAE standard 100 R6. Size is 3/8 inch and DN 10 mm. The working pressure is 228 bar and 406 psi. It also has write down the gross pressure in the hosted line is 112 bar, and this one is not have our logo, but we can print it on our logo or your logo. For the R3 and R6, and on the standards is EN8456. It's EN854. The working pressure is 28 bar. Some customers use R3, R6 for the multi-purpose rubber hoses. That means the hoses is not only we use for the oil, but also could use for the air and water. This is R3 and R6. This hoses working pressure is a little higher than the normal industrial rubber hose, like the working pressure 215 bar. Rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose. This is R3, R6.
And now we'll introduce the R5. It all covered in the fiber braided, and this is the R5. You can see this one, the size is 5/8 inch, and the working pressure 10.3 MPa, and the Masha certificate. The inner tube and the layer and all cover is the fiber reinforced, fiber braided, and this is the R5. And some customers they request the R5 with a high working temperature, The temperature can reach up to 115 degrees. We produce this black one, and we also have the blue one. The blue one R5, the working pressure is higher than the standard one. For the blue one R5, for the standard R5, the working temperature is about 100 degrees, and the blue one, the working temperature can reach up to 115 degrees. For the higher working pressure application, you can use the blue one.
We also have the R14 Teflon hose. The inner tube is a nylon tube with a stainless steel nuts, and another Teflon hose is smooth horn tube with stainless braided. This one's convoluted tube, and we also have the smooth horn tube. Different inside tube and both with the stainless steel layer braided nuts. And for the Teflon hose, we produce the hoses with different thickness. If some customers market use the thinner wall, and we could produce the wall thickness according to the customer's request. For the thin wall thickness, the price will be lower than the thick wall thickness. For example, for the 1.1 first Teflon hose, we produce 1 mm wall thickness, and we also could produce 0.75 mm for this sizes. If customer need different thickness, we could produce the customer's requires. This is the R14 hose.
And for hydraulic hoses, we also supply the fittings, the ferrules, and the fittings with different thread, like the metric, BSP, MPT, and JIC, and the female fitting and male fitting, straight, 45 degree, 90 degree, and the flange and the ferrules. We could supply the fittings for the braided hose, and we could also supply the fittings for the spiral hose. And same for the ferrules. Hydraulic fittings, we could supply the separate fittings and ferrules. We also could supply this one-piece fittings. And now we'll choose one fitting, and this one is the JIC female fitting. And these fittings produced with the carbon steel with the white ink, completed with a different size from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. And for this small one is the 11/16 inch. And this one is the ferrule. This ferrule could use for 1 SN and 2 SN hoses. Is for 1 inch hoses. We supply the hose for customers. These ferrules could use for both for 1 SN and 2 SN hoses. And this one is the flange, is a 90-degree flange. We produce a flange with 3 different working pressure. It's 3,000 psi, 6,000 psi, and 9,000 psi. And we have different types of flange according to the working pressure. And we could also accept the flange OEM. Some customers, they request the flange with a longer tube, and we could also produce the longer tube and think this part. This part also could be thicker than the standard one. Some customers, they ask for the thickness, and this part thickness can reach up to 45 millimeter, and also this part with a longer tube, and this could be inserted into the hoses.
After introducing the fittings and ferrules, we have the hose assembly. So this is hoses after cutting. and this is fitting, and also have the ferrule to create together is finished create house assembly. For the house assembly, the workshop they have the clipping machines. Our customers could order the assembly with the film meters, with the ferrules and fittings clipped together. We made houses in our factory workshop. The fittings insert insert into the houses and the uh, ferrules we clipped together. This is the finished house assemblies. This is a hydraulic hose we introduced.
And next, we will choose a few industrial rubber hoses. And before that, we will have a short introduction on industrial rubber hoses. I will produce the industrial rubber hose with the size from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. These small sizes 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 5/8 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes. We produce a hose with different types. One is the smooth cover and the other one is the wrapped cover. And both hoses are 20 bar working pressure. For the small sizes are rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, and rubber water hose, twin welding hose, gasoline hose, and the oxygen hoses. These are the small sizes. We produce a hose with 100 meters one package. The hose cover two different types. One is the smooth cover and the other is the close wrapped cover. Both are 20 bar working pressure. Rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, oxygen hose, and the gasoline hose. And these are the small sizes rubber hoses.
About industrial hose, we have smooth surface and rubber surface. This is a red smooth surface flue oil hose, and the inner diameter is 3/8 inch. The working pressure is 20 bar, and the blast pressure is 3 times. That is 16 bar. And you can see the inner tube is black and have the fiber bleeding. One fiber bleeding is we have different colors: red, green, yellow, blue, different types. And you can tell us your requested colors, and we will show you. And also we have the twin welding hose. The popular size of the twin welding hose is 1/4 inch. We sell the twin welding hose with brass fittings to USA markets. It's a very popular hoses at the USA markets. We sell the 15 feet, 70 feet, and the 100 with one package with brass fittings to USA markets. This is a twin wedding house. The colors could be produced customers markets. So normally is green red one and green blue yellow one. The normal two times green red twin wedding house and blue red twin wedding house. The very popular size is 1/4 inch. This is the twin wedding house. We can provide the American standard fittings with you.
And now we choose this simple. This is a blank rubber air hose. And you can see the working pressure 20 bar. And this one is a smooth one, smooth rubber air hose with the working pressure 20 bar. The bursting pressure is 60 bar. For the industrial rubber hose, the bursting pressure is 3 times working pressure. And the 20 bar working pressure, the 20 bar working pressure and 60 bar bursting pressure The hoses must be used under the working pressure. If the hoses is used with the under higher working pressure, the hose need be work with the high pressure. Okay, this is the smooth one, smooth air rubber hose, and the working pressure 20 bar.
For the smooth air rubber hose, water hose, oil hose, we produce the hoses with different colors, different oil cover. Oil cover could be different colors like red, blue, yellow, green, different colors, black. This is a red one, and is blue oil hose 20 bar.
And these are the small size industrial rubber hoses. We just got short introduction about the small sizes. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose. It can be smooth cover and the other one could be close wrapped cover. 20 bar working pressure, bursting pressure is 60 bar. One package could be 100 meters or 50 meters. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, and gasoline hose.
And for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hose from the sizes 1.1 inch to 8 inch. We produce how industrial rubber hose bigger sizes, industrial rubber hoses with a hard steel hose mandrel. One hard steel hose mandrel, the length is 60 meters. So for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hoses, one package could be 60 meters or 20 meters or 30 meters. According to the hose mandrel, according to the hose sizes, we pack the hoses with different lengths. For the bigger size, like the 8 inch, in the 8 inch industrial rubber hose, we cut the hoses with 10 meters one piece. For the small sizes like 1/4 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, we pack the hoses with the 30 meters, 60 meters. For the big sizes like the 4, 5, 3, or 4, 5, 6, 8, we pack the hose with 20 meters one package. For the bigger sizes industrial rubber hose, we produce the hose with 10 bar working pressure or 20 bar working pressure. And for the 10 bar, the bursting pressure is 3 times 30 pressure and 30 bar. And for the 20 bar, the bursting pressure is 60 bar. Same with the small sizes, the burst pressure is 3 times working pressure. For the big size, we could supply the oil suction discharge hose, air suction and discharge hose, and the water suction discharge hose. And we also supply the it's something common water hose, oil hose, air hose. Um, we also have the chemical hose, concrete hose, LPG gas hose, and sandblast hoses for the industrial hoses. And for the industrial hoses, they have the different applications, their name according to the name of them according to their applications. And according to their name, you can know the applications they may use for. And if you don't know what industrial hose you want, and tell me your requirements, your required working pressure and color and so on, we can recommend the suitable hoses for you.
And next we'll introduce the PVC hose. PVC hose include PVC garden hose, PVC braided hose, PVC transparent braided hose, and transparent clear hose, PVC lay flat hose, PVC steel wire hose, PVC high pressure spray hose. And that's our PVC hose production range. We'll choose one simple like this one. This one is the PVC garden hose. For the PVC garden hose, the popular size for the garden hose is 1 and 1/2 inch. This one is 1 inch, and our popular size is 1 and 1/2 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. For garden hose, we sell the 1/2 inch and the 5/8 inch with very large quantities. And some customers also order the size 3/4 inch and 1 inch for PVC hoses because the hoses is not very high working pressure. So for the PVC hoses, is normal use for the home or constructions. They charge the air or the water, and this is a PVC garden hose. This hose is 1 inch, and you can see the working pressure 10 bar. We pack the PVC garden hose 1/2 inch with 10 meters, 100 meters, or 90 meters one package. We produce different colors with the yellow, green, red colors. For example, we sell Philippines market with the green color, green garden hose, red garden hose. The popular sizes for PVC garden hose is 1/2 inch. We sell 100 meters or 50 meters to our customers. For hoses like for market like the UK, Europe, and the USA, Philippines, Australia, these markets are very big market for the PVC garden hoses. If you also in these countries, you can try these products. It's very popular. Customers they buy the hoses from the hardware center or hardware market, supermarket. And for the supermarket, our customers they use hoses with the package 25 feet, 50 feet, with the water spray gun with the plastic package. One package in our customers distribute the hoses. The hose package to the hardware market, the supermarket. And that's the short introduction of our PVC garden hose.
Look at the sample is a PVC clear transparent hose. This hose is single one without braided reinforcement. Some customers they use this hose for construction as live hose to make sure the construction is one the same level, same height construction level hose. This is a transparent hose. Construction level hose to discharge the air, water, and the popular sizes of these hoses are 3/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/6 inch, and 1/2 inch. For hoses, if your customers ask for the bigger sizes, most customers they ask for the same sizes PVC clear or transparent hose. This hose not for food. For the food, we have the commercial food transparent hose. For this hose is not for the food and only for the garden usage, for the construction, for the industrial applications. And for food, no, the hoses could be used to discharge the food grade like the food liquids. And we also have the PVC stairwell hose. And the PVC stairwell hose is used for discharge and suction water and oil. And this hose could be connected with a catalog to the suction water from the with a lower working pressure. If the working pressure is higher, you had better to choose the rubber suction discharge hose.
For PVC hoses working pressure is around 6, 7, 8 bar. It couldn't be used on the higher working pressure. For the low pressure suction and discharge hoses, PVC steel wire hose or the PVC spiral hose are okay, but high working pressure you better to choose the rubber one. We also supply the PVC steel wire rubber hose, and another one PVC hose is PVC Lakeland hose. We supply the Lakeland hose with three temperature working pressure, and that is 5 bar, 6 bar, and 8 bar. The size are from 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, and 8 inch. With this different working pressure, for the customers, we could also use PE Lakeland hose. But the PVC Lakeland hose is with higher working pressure, and that can UV, and it could be used for longer working time. If you use a PE Lakeland hose, then it's okay for 1 and 2 times. After you use, sometimes it may be not good. And of course, the PVC Lakeland hose is much cheaper than the PE Lakeland hose. We sell the PVC Lakeland hose 6 size, 3 size with the Camlock Type C and Camlock Type E. We make the hose assembly to our Australia customers. They use these hoses for the plane because the Australia and New Zealand, they have a big farmland. They use the hose to the irrigation. And another type of PVC hose is a high pressure PVC spray hose. This hose could be with a 60 bar working pressure or 80 bar working pressure. Of course, we also produce the PVC spray hose with 20 bar working pressure. So for PVC air hose or PVC spray hose, if you need these hoses, you could worry about the working pressure because your applications is under the working pressure. Okay, that's the short introduction of our PVC hoses.
We have introduced the hydraulic hose 1SN, 2SN, R1, R2, 4SP, 4SH, R3, R6, R5, R14, and about the industrial hose, PVC hose. We accepted we also have the pneumatic fittings and hoses, include the nylon tubes, PU tubes, PE tubes. They don't produce this. We don't produce this hose with our factory, but we have the partner factory that have working with a long time. For many years, its test is good quality. The hoses with the pneumatic tubes, we produce the hoses with the standard SEJ844, the standard DIN324. We produce the pneumatic tubes with these two standards. Pneumatic tubes, we also supply pneumatic fittings like PUC, PUT, PC, different types of pneumatic fittings. These pneumatic fittings assembly with pneumatic tubes. These hoses I just introduced. We could also supply the rubber air brake hose with standard SAE-GH44, rubber brake hose and air conditioner hose, and the radiator hoses for the triangle car and cylindrical hose. You can see our sample. We also have the Camlock. We could supply the Camlock with our different material. We have the aluminum Camlock, and we also have the nylon Camlock, and we also could supply the Camlock with the stainless steel and PP Camlock. We supply the Camlock with different material and different types For the Camelot types, we have the type A, type B, type C, type D, type E, type DC, and type DP. These are the different types of Camelot. We also have the hydraulic liquid couplings. These fittings and cooling for industrial hose. And we also have the hose clamp machine and other products. You can, if you want to know what products we have, you can check our catalog or load our website to see the products. So that's the introduction of the products of our Sandopost.
And now we'll choose some samples of hydraulic hose to show the hose specifications and other details. And now we choose one sample. This one is the hydraulic hose 1SN-R1. And you can see for this one, the size is 1/4 inch. And you can see the working pressure, the MASHA certificate. This hose is reinforced with one wire braided 1SN-R1, 1SC, R16, R17, R5. These hose structures are same. It's with one wire braided. And we show the hose brand and the specifications on the hose line. We sell our customers with our brand Sandopost, and we also produce the hoses with our customers' brand. And we also provide the hose line design service. And this is the Sandopost hydraulic hose 1SN-R1, 1/4 inch.
You can see this hose. R1 is one steel wire braided, and R2 2S is two steel wire braided. Look at the reinforcement, two steel wire reinforcement, and for the 2SN, also the hose is print the logo of our Sandopost. It also has the different colors, ground colors like red, blue, yellow, orange, black, white, different colors, and we can print our Sandopost logo or your company logo. If you don't have your company logo, and we can design for you. The ley line also have the except the standard SAE 853, standard SAE 180. It also include the size, the working pressure, 27.6 bar, and well, the working pressure is 27.6 MPa for 1,000 PSI, and also has the MASHA certificates and our MASHA number. About MASHA number, we have our own MASHA certificate and print there. And according to the MASHA number, you can check on the official website to find our company. This is 2SN two steel wire braided, and for the two steel wire braided 2SN, 2SA, R12, R17, these three different standard hoses are reinforced with two wires braided layers.
Okay, next I choose one simple hydraulic spiral hose and high working pressure hydraulic spiral hose. This is the 4SP, and this one the size is 1/4 inch. You can see the working pressure, and this one is the MASHA certificate. You can see the hose structure from the hose surface. This hose is reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced, and this is the 4SP. We also have the 4SH, and 4SP and 4SH. These two standard hoses are both reinforced with 4 steel wire spiral reinforced. And this is our brand Sandopost hydraulic hose 4SP and 4SH. You can see this one, the working pressure is 45 MPa, and you can check the Marshall certificate on the website.
Uh, this is R15 and is a shoulder sample. It's short but it's for bigger size and it's so heavy. And this is R5. You can see the is still wear spiral and has the six still wear spiral. One, two, three, four, five, six. For the six-wheel spiral Humus R15, it has a high working pressure. The working pressure can reaching at uh, 500 bars too high, and this is having the shortest sample R15.
And for hydraulic hoses for 1 SN and 2 SN, we produce the sizes from 1/4 inch to 2 inch. For small sizes, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes, the hoses we produce, soft hose mandrel, and soft hose mandrel is PP hose mandrel. We produce the hose with one soft hose mandrel. The length for one piece is 150 meters. So this package for the small sizes, the standard length package is 100 meters or 50 meters one package. Our customers could accept the length. If the one package, the length is between 95 meters to 105 meters. If our customers could accept the true size of the length, the price will be a little lower than the standard length.
For the bigger sizes, 1.1 second inch, 1.1 fourth inch, and 12 inch or 2 inch. These three bigger sizes, we produce the hose with the hard steel hose mandrel. The package is 40 meters or 20 meters because it's according to our hose mandrel. We suggest the customers to use 20 meters because one package is too heavy and we had a hose with 40 meters. It's too heavy and not convenient for us to deliver and it's not convenient for customers to move the hoses.
And next one will introduce our factory labor test. Before the production, we make test, rubber test, and the steel wire test at our lab. We test the rubber adhesive, harness, and the steel wire. We make our material test before productions, and after the hose finished, we test each outer of the hoses and make sure each piece of the hoses have no defective points. If one piece of hoses has some defective points, we'll cut the hoses and find they all know any defective point of hoses and send to our customers. And that's the introduction of the hydraulic hoses.
We except these hoses, we also have the R3 and R6. This sample is the R6 sample. This one is R6. The standard is EN 854. The size is 3/8 inch. And the working pressure here. Some customers use R3, R6 for the multi-purpose rubber hose. That means this hose is it's not only we use for the oil, but can use for the water and the air. This is R6 and this R3. This hoses, the working pressure is a little higher than the normal industrial rubber hose. Like this sample, the working pressure is 28 bar, 406 psi. This is R3, R6.
Okay, this sample, this one is the R5. You can see it's all covered in the fiber braided, and this is the R5. The inner tube and the layer and all covered in the fiber reinforced, fiber braided. And some customers they request R5 with a high working temperature. The temperature can reach up to 115 degrees, and we produce this blank one. We also produce the blue one. The blue one R5, the working pressure is higher than the standard one. For the standard R5, the working temperature is between 100 degrees, and the blue one, the working temperature can reach up to 115 degrees. For higher working pressure application, you can use the blue one.
We also have the Teflon hose R14. For our Teflon hose, the inner tube is a nylon tube with a stainless steel net, and we also have Teflon hose is a smooth core tube with stainless braided. We have the Congo tube and the smooth core tube different inside tube, and both with the stainless steel wire braided net. And for the Teflon hose, we produce the hoses with different thickness. If some customers market they use a thinner wall, then we produce the wall thickness according to the customer's request. For the thin wall thickness, the price will be little lower than the thick wall thickness. For example, for the 1.1 volts in Teflon hose, we produce the 1 mm wall thickness, and we also produce the 0.75 mm for these sizes. If customers need different thickness, we could produce the customers requires. This is Teflon R15 hoses.
Except we produce hydraulic hoses, we also supply the fittings and the ferrules, and the fittings with different thread like the metric, BSP, NPP, and GIP, and the female fittings and male fittings, straight 45 degree, 90 degree, and the flange and the ferrule. We could supply the fittings for the braided hose, and we could also supply the fittings for the spiral hoses, and same for the ferrules. Hydraulic fittings, we could supply the separate fittings, and the ferrules, we could also supply these one-piece fittings. And now I choose one fitting. This is the GIC female fitting, and these fittings produced with the carbon steel with the white ink, completed with the different size from the size 1/4 inch to 2 inch. This one is the small one, and this is the 11/16 inch. This one is a ferrule. This ferrule is used for 1SN and 2SN hoses, and is for the 1-inch hoses. We supply the hoses for our customers, and these ferrules we use both for 1SN and 2SN hoses. And this one is the flange. This is a 90-degree flange. We produce the flange with 3 different working pressure. It's 3000 psi, 6000 psi, and 9000 psi. We have different types of the flange. According to the working pressure, we also could accept the flange OEM. Some customers they request the flange with a longer tube, and we also produce the longer tube and sink this part. This part could be thicker than the standard one. Some customers they ask for the thickness, and this part thickness can reach up to 45 millimeter, and also this part with the longer tube. And for this part, it can be inserted into the hoses.
Look at this one. This one is also assembly. The workshop how the clipping machines or customers could order the assembly with few meters and with the ferrules and fittings calculated together. This covers the hoses for maybe 50 meters, um, 50 cm, and this is a fitting, and this is the ferrule. They put it together. We made holes in our factory workshop and the fittings insert into the hoses and ferrule. We clipped it together. This is a finished hose assemblies. Okay, that's all the introduction of the hydraulic hoses.
And next, we'll choose a few industrial rubber hoses. And before that, we'll have a short introduction of industrial rubber hoses. And we produce industrial rubber hose with the size from 1/4 inch to 1 inch. These small sizes 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 5/8 inch, and 1 inch. These small sizes. We produce the hoses with two different types. One is with a smooth cover, and the other one is with a rough cover. And both hoses are 20 bar working pressure. For the small sizes, a rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, and the twin welding hose, gasoline hose, and the oxygen hoses. These are the small sizes hoses. We produce the hose with 100 meters one package. The hose cover two different types. One is a smooth cover and the other one is a closed round cover. Both are 20 bar working pressure. Rubber air hose, rubber water hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, oxygen hose, and gasoline hose. These are the small size rubber hoses.
We also have the twin welding hose. About the twin welding hose, the popular sizes of the twin welding hose is 1/4 inch. We sell the twin welding hose with the brass fittings to USA markets. It is very popular hoses, and the USA market you can try this hose. And we sell the 50 feet, 75 feet, and 100 feet one package with brass fittings to USA market. And the colors of the electrolytic hose we can according to your market requirements to produce. The normally is a green red one and blue red one. The normal two types, green red twin welding hose and blue red twin welding hose. They are very popular size. The very popular size is 1/4 inch. This is a twin welding hose. We also provide the American standard fittings welding hose.
And for this one is the black rubber air hose. You can see the size is 3/8 inch and the working pressure is 20 bar. This one is the smooth one, smooth rubber air hose with the pressure 20 bar. The bursting pressure is 60 bar. For industrial rubber hose, the bursting pressure is 3 times working pressure, 20 bar working pressure, 60 bar bursting pressure. So hoses must be used under the working pressure. If the hose is used with the under higher working pressure, the hose will be work with a higher pressure. Okay, this one is the smooth one, smooth air rubber hose, 20 bar working pressure.
For the smooth air rubber hose, water hose, oil hose, we produce a hose with different colors, different color, and this hose is a red smooth cover, and then is the blue oil hose. In the dimension is 3/8 inch, and the working pressure is 20 bar. The bursting pressure maybe the 3 times 16 bar. For this one is red one, but we also have the yellow, blue, green, white, the black, orange, different colors like you want. Just tell us. Um, this is oil hose 20 bar. The sample is 3/8 inch, and so this is the color of the industrial hose.
And these are the small size industrial rubber hoses. We've just got a short introduction about the small sizes. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, rubber water hose. It can be smooth cover and the other one could be closed wrapped surface. 20 bar working pressure. Bursting pressure is the 60 bar. One package could be 100 meters or 50 meters. Rubber air hose, rubber oil hose, twin welding hose, gasoline hose.
And for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hose from the sizes 1.14 inch to 8 inch, we produce the industrial rubber hose bigger sizes, industrial rubber hoses with a hard steel hose mandrel, one hard steel hose mandrel. The length is 16 meters. So for the bigger sizes, industrial rubber hoses, one package could be 60 meters or 20 meters or 30 meters according to the hose mandrel. Also, according to the hose sizes, we pack the hoses with different lengths. For the big sizes, like the 8-inch rubber industrial rubber hose, we cut the hoses with 10 meters one piece. For the small sizes like 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, we pack the hoses with 30 meters, 60 meters. For the bigger sizes like the 4, 5, 6, 8, we pack the hose with 20 meters one package. For the bigger sizes industrial rubber hose, we produce hoses with 10 bar working pressure over 20 bar working pressure. The working pressure is 10 bar, the bursting pressure is 13 bar, and the working pressure is 20 bar, the bursting pressure is 60 bar. Same with the small sizes, the bursting pressure is 3 times the working pressure. For the bigger size, we could supply the oil section, discharge hose, air suction and discharge hose, and water suction and discharge hose. We could supply the chemical hose and LPG gas hose, food hose, concrete hose, and sandblock hoses. According to your applications, there are too many different types of the industrial hoses.
And next one will introduce our PVC hose. PVC hose include PVC garden hose, PVC braided hose, and PVC transparent braided hose, PVC clear hose, PVC Lakeland hose, PVC steel wire hose, PVC high pressure spray hose. And that's our PVC hose production range. And now we choose one simple, like this one, and this is a PVC garden hose. And for this one, the size is 1 inch, and you can see the working pressure 10 bar. PVC garden hose, and this one is a white inner tube with the green cover and the yellow cover. And this is the PVC garden hose. For the garden hose, the popular size is 1 1/2 inch, 5/8 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch. For garden hose, we sell the 1/2 inch and 5/8 inch with very large quantities, and some customers also order the size 3/4 inch and 1 inch for PVC hoses because the hoses not very high working pressure. So for the PVC hoses, it's normal use for the home or constructions. Discharge air or water, and this is the PVC garden hose. This hose, you can see the size is 1 inch. We pack the PVC garden hose 1/2 inch with 100 meters or 90 meters one package. We produce different colors like yellow, green, red color. And for example, we sell Philippines market with the green color, green garden hose, red garden hose. The popular size for PVC garden hose is 1/2 inch. We sell 100 meters or 50 meters to our customers. For market like the UK, Europe market, and the USA, Philippines, Australia, these markets are very big market for the PVC garden hose. If you are in these countries, you can try this product. It's very popular. And customers, they buy the hose from the hardware center or the market, hardware market, supermarket. And for the supermarket, our customers, they use hose with a package 25 feet and 50 feet with a water spray with a plastic package. That package our customers distribute the hoses, the hose package to the hardware market and the supermarket. And that's a short introduction of our PVC garden hose.
Okay, this one is a PVC clear transparent hose. This is a single one. The hose is without the braided replacement. Some customers use this hose for construction. It's level hose to make sure the construction is on the same level, the same height. Construction level hose. This is a transparent, clear hose. Construction level hose to discharge the air to water. The popular size for the hoses are 3/4 inch, 3/8 inch, 5/6 inch, 1/2 inch. And for hoses, a few customers ask for the bigger sizes. Most customers ask for the same sizes. PVC clear PVC clear hose, not for food. We don't produce the food PVC hoses only for the garden usage, for the construction, for the industrial applications, not for food. They can't be used to discharge the food grade like the food liquid. And we also have the PVC steel wear hose. This hose is used for suction, discharge water and oil, and this hose could be connected with the camlock connect to the suction water from the with a lower working pressure. If the working pressure is higher, you had better to choose the rubber suction discharge hose for PVC hose. The hose working pressure is around 6, 7, 8 bar. It couldn't be used on the higher working pressure. For the
For
low,
the low pressure suction and discharge hose, PVC steel wire hose for the PVC spiral hose are okay, but the high working pressure is better to choose the rubber one. We supply the PVC steel wire rubber hose, and another one PVC hose is PVC Layflan hose. We supply the Layflan hose with 3 working pressure, and that is 5 bar, 6 bar, and 8 bar. The sizes are from 3/4 inch, 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch, 1 1/4 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 5 inch, 6 inch, and 8 inch. With this different working pressure for the customers could also use PE Layflan hose. But the PVC Layflan hose is with higher working pressure. Of course, the PVC Layflan hose is much cheaper than the PE Layflan hose. We sell the PVC Layflan hose 6 size 6-inch, 3-inch with the camlock Type C and the camlock Type E. We make the hose assembly to our Australia customers. They use the hose for the plant because Australia and New Zealand they have bigger farmlands. They use the hoses to the irrigation. And another PVC hose is the high pressure PVC spray hose. The hose could be with a 60 bar working pressure or 80 bar working pressure. Of course, we also produce the PVC spray hose with a 20 bar working pressure. If you need this hose, you could don't worry about the working pressure because your applications is under the working pressure. Okay, that's a short introduction of our PVC hoses. Okay, that's today's short introduction of our products, our company's products. And this is the samples. We supply our hydraulic hose, industrial rubber hose, PVC hose, and pneumatic tubes with our fittings and sleeves. If you have inquiries, welcome to leave comments for us and we'll contact you. And thanks for watching. Bye bye.